Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up. I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream and stick with the plan.
Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining us in another episode of your favorite show, Red's View. I am your gracious host, Jay Red, and I'm joined again by my partner in crime, the most honorable, legendary DJ of all time, the DJ Messiah, as you should call him. The PM stands for, what does the PM stand? Not Peter McElliott, it's Persistent Man or something like that,
Something
right?
like that.
Something like that. But anyway, man, welcome back, brother.
What's up, bro? It's good to be back.
Yeah, man, they've been eating me alive in these YouTube comments.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh, I've been in some shit lately, boy. Man.
That mean you're doing something right.
I gotta be, man. But if you're watching this right now, hit the thumbs up button or thumbs down. We just want some interaction. And subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/RedsView. Now, we got a lot to talk about.
Let's get to it.
All right, so Migos, mama. They dropped Culture 3, and I was waiting on PM so I could, we could get different opinions.
Absolutely.
For the project. So, man, Migos, first of all, we're going to show this album cover right here. This album cover is terrible.
You didn't like it?
Hell no.
It gave me like a Animorph vibe. You remember that show, the Nickelodeon show?
With animals, and it was a book. That's how it started with the books and shit. Man, that shit was so trash. Like, what?
I mean,
bro, no.
I get it, but it
that was trash, bro.
I get it, but I didn't. I mean, it wasn't their best album cover.
That shit was trash. I don't know who came up with that. I shared it on Facebook. Was like, look, what the hell is this shit?
It looked better than Pop Smoke album cover.
Pop Smoke
that Virgil did.
That who?
Virgil.
I don't think I've seen that.
You saw it, trust me. We talked about it.
We did.
Not with the diamonds and stuff on it, with the birds.
What you talking about with the black? Well, it was black, right?
Okay,
no, okay.
But anyway,
it was better than that guy from Wu-Tang, Capadonna. Remember that one?
Man, that was so trash.
Yeah, that was a trash cover.
Terrible.
That was terrible. But this is terrible too. But anyway, what did you think about the project, Culture 3?
So I liked the project. Especially being a DJ, like it had a bunch of songs on there that's definitely gonna spin in the club. Especially the one with Drake, the one with Cardi. Who else was on there? It's a couple more joints on there that I liked. I mean, it's the Migos, man. Like I'm not even trying to be funny or talk down on them, man. Like, you, it's what I expected it to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to the Migos to feel like I'm listening to the most lyrical, deep rap. I will say this though. Their albums are too long. I've been saying this for the longest.
Yes.
Because all of their songs sound the same.
Yes.
So after about 9 to 10, well, actually for me, after about 4 or 5, it's kind of like, all right, I'm listening to the same thing, just to a different beat.
Exactly.
So for me, they shouldn't make albums as long as they do. They should, in my opinion, they should put out EPs. Like they the Migos, they should put out 3-song EPs and keep moving.
Apple really actually has like a playlist. I don't know. I clicked on it. It says Offset's Culture 3.
Right.
And it'll have like 4 or 5 of the standout songs on there.
Right.
And I think, like you said, that is better.
Yeah.
Because I look at the cover and the track list and get worn out.
Yeah, it's exhausting because they all go.
They sound the same. It's like a big playlist.
And I would like to say that Takeoff is the best Migo. When it comes to rapping, like bar for bar, Takeoff is the best Migos.
Bar for bar,
yeah.
Offset is the best, energetic wise.
And Quavo is just butt on the hooks.
Yeah,
like he do hooks. He's the voice. He's the persona. You know what I'm saying? I will say that what we said when all 3 of them dropped solo albums, they can't work without each other. Though.
They can't, and I say that they can't work with each other no more neither.
So you think the Migos' reign is over?
Yes, I do. And the reason I say this is because I don't think their career's over.
Right. No, I'm talking about the reign.
Yeah, the reign was over 2 years ago.
Wow.
Actually.
I agree. Actually, I'm trying to act shot.
Right.
Exactly. Let me ask you this though.
Okay.
And this might not be something me or you can answer, but do you think that their reign is over because QC isn't pushing them anymore?
Or
that their music is just stale now? Or both?
Both. I'll meet you halfway there.
Right.
Both.
Because I think it got a lot to do with QC not pushing them personally.
That's true. And because thing is, if they would have came out with an album directly after Culture 2, because Migos are every year artists.
And it's been, what, 3 years?
About 3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years.
So
you can't do that with that type of music.
Not with their type of music.
Nah.
You got to stay in people's faces.
Yeah, the problem I had with Culture 3 is, I mean, like you said, I wasn't expecting too much.
Right.
But the sound of the Migos has been duplicated, imitated, and done better by other artists for so long now.
Even artists on their label.
You saw when Lil Baby had made fun of straightening.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was like, he said, ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. I said, damn. But
that's so messed up.
That was really messed up, man.
Especially because they label mates. Like, come on, man. Like
he did it and took it down. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, he definitely took it down. That's how I knew it was a shot.
Yeah.
See, had he left it up, I would have believed, oh, nah, he was just, trying to big QC. He was trying to big his label mates up.
Yeah.
But the fact that he deleted it lets me know he was throwing shots.
That shit. But listen, man, Migos were a great group for what they were.
Yeah.
They helped shift the game with their flow, with their style and everything like that. And I applaud them. However, I think the reign of what they were is a wrap.
Yeah, no, they're not top dogs.
They're not top dogs. And if you listen to the project, they don't. It's not like, because I would want growth from Migos, but at the same time, what growth do I expect from them? They never really gave you any type of anything but from what they're doing now.
Right.
So, and I also think the raps, like talking about like your jewelry, all that shit, niggas talking about killing each other now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Niggas talking like, you got Thot Shit, like, it's just the subject matter. Like, they're doing that old Cash Money talk in a different type of hip-hop environment.
I feel what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's... I always say this before we move on. Mm-hmm. Artists that don't make like basically songs about nothing, they burn out quick because it's like there's no in-depthness about it. Like, you can only talk about your jewelry so many times and people care. Yeah. You can only talk about your car so many times and people care. Yeah. Especially when you talk about it the way the Migos talk about it.
And then also, I was talking, shout out to Lavelle, we feel like their style is simplistic to where anybody can if you playing a fighting game like Tekken, anybody can get up and press the buttons. You can have strategy, but if I play 2K, you can't just hit the square.
You can't just keep hitting
and you can't hit X and then be winning. So
you say Square? Are you a PlayStation guy?
Yeah, I'm a PlayStation. Hell, you like Xbox and shit, man.
You see, I said X.
I was like, whatever. Because X on PlayStation, just pass it.
Yeah, I don't know what a PlayStation is. What's that?
Anyway, who made that, right? Sony, one of the biggest companies in the world. Right?
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
It's the same company that raped Prince and made him put slave on his face. Is that the company you're supporting, sir?
Never mind. You're right. Anyway, the same company that Michael Jackson owned the share of with all the artist catalog.
Correct. That's why they killed him.
Anyway, Migos. But their style is so simplistic to where anybody can do it. Versus everybody couldn't rap like Wu-Tang.
Right.
Everybody couldn't rap like Outkast.
Right.
Everybody couldn't rap like Bone Thugs.
Right.
You can imitate it, but anybody can freestyle. Me and you can freestyle right now and look at my dab.
Right.
We on the couch. Like that shit is...
Especially talking about nothing. Though.
Nothing, right.
Yeah, like...
all that shit. So, I think that's what it is. But yeah, I do think, Culture, and then also Polo G outsold them, or is outselling them.
Polo G is?
He's about to go number 1, and they're number 2. So,
wow.
This was...
But Polo G is the new hot thing, though.
He is.
Yeah,
but also... You remember back when Rick Ross put out Triller and Snoop put out Ego Trippin'? Everybody was like, damn, like Rick Ross is a big figure now. And it wasn't that Snoop wasn't great. It's just that his time of being that elite rapper was...
When Rick Ross dropped Triller, Rick Ross was that guy. Like, he was just hot. He was on fire.
But I bet you this...
Snoop was still a better artist at the time.
Yeah.
But
if Polo G dropped in the same day as Hov, that ain't...
Yeah, but that's Jay-Z, though, man. That don't count.
Right,
man.
but you get what I'm saying, though.
If anybody drops the same day as Jay, they're not going to outsell him.
Yeah, that's true. Beyonce.
Yeah, but I'm talking rappers.
Yeah.
No rapper is going to outsell Jay-Z. Like, let's just be realistic.
Exactly. So, yeah. Well, speaking of Polo G, do you like Polo G?
I mean, I like him for the music he makes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've learned to appreciate artists in their right. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't compare... Jay's my favorite artist, so I don't compare every artist to Jay. Like, I don't listen to Polo G to compare to Jay-Z.
Right.
I listen to Polo G to compare to the Migos.
Gotcha.
I listen to Polo G to compare to NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying? None of them will ever be in my top anything.
Right.
Except for maybe club music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get
so,
you.
yeah. So,
I mean, Polo G.
Yeah, I like him for what he does.
Yeah, I got you. I just think that his single, the number one single that he has, what's it called, Rap Star?
I actually don't know. Honestly.
Yeah, that's the number one single.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's this week, but I know it's from last week. And I just heard it, and I'm just like, it don't sound like The Box sounded like a number one record. Bad and Bougie sounded like a number one record.
Okay.
This don't really like.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I don't think I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I'm sure I've heard it. I don't know it by name.
Which brings me to the next thing. Another project that came out recently was Lil Durk and Lil Baby.
Yep. It was called
Hero. What was it? Voice of Heroes.
Voice of the Heroes. Yeah.
So I heard it, and I don't think honestly it's that fair. And it was kind of the same thing with the Migos too. This generation of music, right?
Yep.
I could critique it, but I'm not a fan of it. So it's not fair for me to be like, oh, okay, I don't like it. However, I will say is that they do have content.
Right.
They are talking about something.
Right.
I just don't like the style in which they're doing it. Like that auto-tune stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Voice of the Hero or Heroes, it was cool. I personally don't like Lil Baby and Lil Durk on songs together though. Personally. Let me tell you why though. I feel like now both of them can rap separately to me. Right. Lil Durk really grew on me too a lot because I used to didn't like Lil Durk's music. Yeah. But in the last like 2 or 3 years, he's been jamming.
Especially his features.
Yeah. But so like for me, Lil Baby raps more like Migos, not their flow per se, but just like their subject matter.
You're right.
And Durk raps more like storytelling. This is the pain. This is my struggle. This is what I've been through. I overcame it. Now look at me.
Lil Baby does that to an extent.
Yeah, but it's just not the same for me.
Okay.
So with that being said, I don't like when they're on songs together. Okay. For me, it's like when Fabulous does songs with the hot artists. I'd be like, why'd you do that?
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's just the problem is like I just can't take too much of like that auto. You know,
they should have dropped the EP.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, man. I was looking, and I went to the one with Rod Wave, and I was just going to let me see if whoever's featured on here, which I did like the Young Thug feature.
Yeah. I just again, if I was A&R in these projects, which I should be, but. I would literally tell them, like, bro,
cut this.
Just do 5 songs.
Condense it.
No, like.
Yeah. I get it.
Just do 5 songs.
Yeah. Because
and leave it at that.
I
record 30 songs, pick the 5 hottest, and put it out.
I understand why they put out a lot of them. Because of Billboard purposes.
Yeah, of course.
But as far as, like, music.
I'm talking about but for the real consumer, people that's going to listen to it. For me, tended too much. But let me say this.
Yeah.
To a 18, 19, 17, 20, 21-year-old, maybe they won't, maybe they saying the album too short.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, because I was talking to Doja today about this. Like, we're not Generation Z, I think that's what they call it. Yeah. So Generation Z, at 16 years old, they'll be like, man, I got something to ride to. Because, you know, we used to be the kids who were in our teens that got 18-track albums. And we were good.
And loved them.
Loved them. So
if it came from the right artist.
If it came from the right artist. So they may think this is the right artist. So it's hard to judge. All right, the Mount Rushmore of Atlanta.
Man, this is...
Have you seen...
I've been seeing this stupid post, bro. People got Rich Homie Quan on the mount.
Yeah,
come on, man. I fuck with Rich Homie Quan, bro. I like Rich Homie Quan's music a lot. Yeah. But come on, man.
Yeah. They had Rich Homie. They had Young Thug.
Come on, man. Stop.
They had... Listen, man. My Atlanta Mount Rushmore, Jermaine Dupri.
Okay. So you just doing music then, not rappers.
Okay, so let me take it out. Let's do just rappers.
All right.
Okay, rappers. I'll have to put Outkast as one.
Okay.
I would do
See, it's not even that hard for me.
Well, go ahead.
All right.
You go.
Outkast is one.
Right.
T.I., Jeezy, Gucci. It's not hard for me, bro. Who as when you think of like the whole Atlanta sound. Now, am I saying Gucci is a better rapper than, let's say, CeeLo? Hell no.
I get what you're saying, though. Yeah.
But has CeeLo had the effect on the game that Gucci Mane has? Hell no. And it's not even close. Who?
Nah.
Boy, get out of here.
Listen, man. I was trying not to. Bring that name up.
This man said Ludacris. That's ludicrous that you said Ludacris.
Listen.
First of all, Ludacris ain't even from Atlanta. Let's start there. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Let's start there. He really from Chicago.
Yeah.
He really from Chicago. I'll put him on Chicago's Mount Rushmore. But that's because there's less rappers from Chicago. But we can debate that later. But no, Ludacris is not on my Mount Rushmore. And that's not to say Ludacris didn't have an impact on the game and Ludacris wasn't dope at a time period.
Right.
But he's not better than Jeezy. He's not better than T.I. He's not better than Outkast. He's not better than Gucci. Not as far as like
what?
Not as far as like impact.
Okay,
what I'm talking.
impact.
So when let me explain that. I want to be clear when I say
Mount
this.
Rushmore, yeah.
When I put Gucci on my Mount Rushmore, it's because of impact. It's not because he's a better rapper than any of these guys. Mm-hmm. It's because he's a good enough rapper who had a crazy impact on the game.
Right.
Without Gucci, there's no Migos.
Right.
There's no Young Thug.
That's true.
There's no
QC.
Really and truly. You know what I'm saying? Like
no Waka.
There's no Waka. You know what I'm saying? There's no Nicki. There's no OJ the Juice Man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And these are just the ones we know about.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like we're missing some.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you
did
cannot.
You say Thug?
I don't know if I did, but it's no Thug.
Yeah.
So and if there's no Thug, then there's no Gunna. So come on, man. You cannot not have Gucci on your Mount Rushmore.
Exactly.
And then Outkast is Outkast. Like,
right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That goes without saying.
Yeah.
T.I. is T.I.
Yeah.
I mean, hate it or love it. He got one of the best music catalogs of any rapper. To me.
Okay. To you.
That's
okay. That's to
and
you.
then Jeezy, I mean, his impact is undeniable. Jeezy had the whole world wearing 3X white tees. Like, come on, man.
Jeezy is the. I don't know. It's hard.
Out of the four I named, name somebody that had a bigger impact on the culture.
On the culture?
Yeah. Now Gucci had the biggest impact on the music industry.
Okay.
But on the culture, on like the way people talk, dress, act, Jeezy hands down, bro. Okay. Jeezy had people in fucking West Bubblefuck, Mississippi, running around in 3X tall tees talking about
Do you think Future would be on there anywhere?
He honorable mention.
Because he's an impact.
He's honorable mention. Okay. He's honorable mention.
All right.
He's honorable mention.
Okay. Migos would be on there too.
I would debate Future. If somebody wanted to put Future on Mount Rushmore, I wouldn't be mad. He's just not on mine.
Got you. What about Migos?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
They didn't have a long enough run.
Yeah, you're right.
They didn't have a long enough run.
But okay, yeah.
They had the first joints, then they had Culture 1, then they had
2.
Culture 2,
and then it stopped.
But they really start fizzling off at Culture 2.
You're
yeah,
right.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't have a big enough run.
I got you.
Yeah.
They did make an impact.
Yeah, they did. They did. But you got T.I. who, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like T.I., come on, man.
T.I., yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
like,
music-wise, like I would say Jermaine.
Okay.
Like has to be on there.
If we're just talking music, without a doubt, Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, because he's the reason I feel like for Atlanta to go mainstream.
Yeah.
Period.
Come on, man. Without Jermaine Dupri, there would be no.
Because he was cracking when Outkast was trying to get there.
Yes, he was.
This nigga.
He had songs with Jay-Z when people was booing Outkast.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like Jermaine, really, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like I would think he was like without him, no Lil Jon.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So shit.
And I didn't even think about Lil Jon.
Lil Jon is big, right? When you think about, I was thinking about overall music.
Yeah, the only reason, I mean, overall music, Lil Jon is on the Mount Rushmore. He's not on my rap Mount Rushmore only because he didn't have the best rap lyrics, and he left the rap game and went pop.
Yeah,
EDM, whatever you call it.
Yeah, he did get his bag over there.
But he definitely on the music side. Yeah, on the music side, I would have JD, Lil Jon, The Dream.
Yeah, you would give The Dream.
You gotta have The Dream.
You gotta have
The Dream. Come on, man. Musically, you gotta have The Dream on it. And probably B. Cox, I want to say Brian Michael Cox.
He's from Atlanta.
I think so.
If he's from Houston,
is he?
Yeah, because he went to school with Beyonce and them. I want to say.
Is that what it is?
I want to say.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. He lived here. Of course,
yeah, he lived here, so that's why I said that.
I don't think he's from Atlanta.
Okay, all right, all right.
But it does feel like it's another songwriter beside The Dream that's from here.
Dante Austin, is that who you think about?
Maybe
because he's legendary.
Too. It's a lot of. Atlanta's just big.
Yeah, like, man.
You got a lot.
And if we leaving you off the list, I'm sorry.
Right. It's a lot of people.
Oh, Polo the Don could be mentioned though.
TLC.
See what I'm saying? Like musically, it's a lot of
different people, so it's hard to really say. Okay, so let's talk about Griselda.
Love them.
Griselda, it was funny. Are they the new Locks? The reason I say this is because I feel like in comparison, think about this, right? The Locks, the difference between Griselda and the Locks is that the Locks back then, street rap could have been mainstream appeal because it wasn't no streaming and it was, you had to go to the store to get the records. So,
that's a good
Benny
question.
the Butcher feels like Jadakiss to me.
Okay.
Sheik Luke, what's his name?
Conway the Machine.
Conway the Machine. No.
West Side Gun.
West Side Gun feels like Sheik Luch to me.
Okay.
Conway the Machine feels like Styles P. Now I say Jadakiss feels like Benny the Butcher, or Benny the Butcher feels like Jadakiss because Jadakiss is the most successful Locks member.
Right.
And Benny the Butcher, when he dropped, everybody was like, oh shit.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Next will be Conway the Machine.
Right.
Which will be Styles P. And then Sheik, next after that would be Sheik Luch, which West Side Gun.
Yeah.
So
who do you think is the best rapper after 3 though?
Benny?
Okay.
Yeah. I would say Benny overall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying Benny has the best verses on each song.
Yeah.
But definitely Benny is the most marketable.
Yeah.
Benny.
Oh, now he's definitely the most marketable.
Yeah.
West Side Gun has the best project out of all of their catalogs to me with Fly Guy's an Awesome Guy too. I don't know if you heard that one or not. No, it's the best one to me personally.
Is that the one you sent to me?
Yeah.
That shit was boring.
No, but that must not be the one I sent to you then.
Okay.
Because Fly Guy is an Awesome Guy too is amazing.
Okay.
It's an amazing project.
Okay. Maybe I heard Conway the Machine.
I heard that one too.
Because you said it was
I sent you Conway the Machine.
Okay.
It's called the Spanish name.
Yeah,
That's what I sent you. It was
boring
boring to you?
Yeah, that shit was boring. It was boring.
You just don't like that kind of gritty rap.
I like Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, but he not as gritty as Conway is. Yeah, Benny, especially Benny's project with Hit Boy, it was borderline crossing over.
Yeah, it was
borderline.
They killed that DMX track.
Yeah. I mean, them boys can flat out rap. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You might not like their production, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got they got the Locks feel. Like, some of their songs, they're gonna pick dope beats, and you're gonna love it. And then other songs, they're not gonna pick dope beats, and you're not gonna love it.
Right.
But I like boom bap rap. So
yeah, and that's where I was like, because I was listening to the Locks. Yeah. I've been on like ever since DMX passed. I've been on my Rough Rider stuff. Yeah. And then I was listening, and I was like, man, they remind me of the Locks. I mean, because the Locks were a successful group, but individual wise, they were successful.
And I'm sure they'll take that as a compliment. Like that's not an insult.
Yeah. So shout out to Griselda, man.
Shout out to the
new
Locks too. Yeah.
All right. So Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
I always get to talking about her. She dropped a new single and video called Thot Shit.
Uh-huh.
So, my female viewers, I have a question. With Megan Thee Stallion dropping Thot Shit, you remember when she dropped, she was doing Hot Girl Summer. Mm-hmm. And we was like, that's being a hoe, going out, doing whatever. They were like, no, it's not. You just living your best life. Then she dropped
Your
WAP.
bestie said that.
Right. So then, then we dropped WAP, right? Well, she dropped WAP with Cardi. Wet Ass Pussy, right? And we were like, it's over sexual. Everybody kept talking stuff about it, but then they kept trying to compare it to Trina, and it's been here, blah, blah, blah. So now she drops a record called Thot Shit.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, she says, I quote, hands on my knees on my thot shit. So she tried to say something like she's trying to take over the word or whatever. She's trying to make it be some different type of message, I guess. But I said, okay, what is thot shit? You're saying you're twerking. And is that thot shit? And some women are just like, no, that's just twerking. And I hate when y'all do this. Y'all be like, other cultures do it. And I'm like, well, other cultures ain't America. You know what I'm saying?
And the biggest difference between other cultures doing it is it's not sexually suggestive when other cultures do it. I think that's the biggest difference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't live in other cultures.
Right.
We live here in America. And black culture, you know what the hell that means.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that you are a hoe for actually doing that.
Right.
But when you shake your ass, dudes are going to look at it, women are going to look, and it's sexy.
And I'm not thinking, man, I bet she has a great personality.
Right, from that shit.
Right.
So when I saw the video, I said, damn, I was like.
It's a video out?
Yeah.
Is she naked in it?
Damn near.
I'm going to have to
I'm
gonna have to do some research on this.
It feel like a tip drill video.
I'm going to have to do some research on this.
At the end of the video, all right, so.
You can tell me, I don't care.
At the end of the video, it's a white man, they put a vagina on his face. Literally, they put a vagina on his face. And it's CGI, but it looks real as hell. It's crazy, bro.
Wait, not attached to anybody?
It's to his face.
No, but I'm saying, like, is there a woman's body attached? Like, I don't...
It's just a vagina.
Okay.
And the clit is moving and stuff like that. When he talking, it's crazy, bro.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Y'all check out that Thot Shit video.
That kind of disgusted me though, if I can be honest with you.
It did to me because I was looking like, what the hell? But yeah, y'all check out that.
Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion though.
Yeah, tonight Eve will be battling Trina. Now I made a video talking about it, and this y'all YouTubers, well the people who be commenting, I really want y'all to just when you look at the videos, use your comprehension and listening skills. I did not say that these artists are not good artists. All I said was that they're not good to be battling each other. The battle won't be good because Eve makes different type of music and Trina makes different types of music.
Right.
That's not shitting on women. And what I did say was also that it's not as many. Like they kept saying, okay, Jackie O should battle Trina or Shauna should battle Trina. I said
they don't have enough.
They don't have enough songs. Versus is about two. I forgot how many minutes of rounds, but 2 rounds of 10 minutes.
Right.
Which means that you get 20 songs apiece. Now, sometimes they add a little bit more in there, but it's about 20 hits, whether you're featured on them or those were your own hits, or maybe if you wrote on them, okay? But ain't nobody finna tune into large numbers to see Jackie O battle Shauna.
Trina versus Kaya.
Trina, like Kaya don't have hits.
She got 3 songs, 2 songs,
not
3 songs, 3 songs.
3 songs.
Yeah,
that's 3. Trina got like at least
11.
At least 11. So that's all I was saying. But anyway, even Trina is going to be tonight. Or what do you think about the battle?
I was nodding off while you was talking about it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Y'all versus got to do better, man.
No, listen, man. I told you. What did I tell you when them white people bought verses? I told you, man. I said I don't see how I can get any better than what it's already did. Like, bro, the only way versus is going to get big and people care again, they're gonna have to do like Diddy versus Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Jay-Z versus Nas.
Yeah.
Outkast versus Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. It got to be something legendary.
50 versus Ja Rule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be something like that. Nobody cares about Trina versus Eve.
No.
And first of all, I'm gonna tell you 2 reasons why. Like you said, they make totally different music, and 2, both regions are going to be so biased for their artists. Like people from Philly, New York, that area are going to be like, "Oh, Trina ain't got 10 songs, is that and the third," and everybody from the South is going to be like, "Oh, Eve ain't got 10 songs." When both of them really do got 10, 12 songs, but
it's just that, like, the thing.
It's just a bad pairing.
It's just a bad pairing, man. And like, if Eve went against Missy, I'm not saying Eve would win.
No, she would get killed.
Yeah, but at least they make some of the same type of records.
Yeah, because Eve could do Who's That Girl
and Tambourine.
Yeah,
and, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's just we want to see certain battles. Like,
like what is Eve gonna play when Trina does Take It to the House?
Right, and what is Trina gonna play when Eve plays
Love is Blind? Yeah.
That's all. And that's
Single again.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. It's like it's
Who was that singing on that?
Kelly Rowland.
Oh, that was terrible.
You think?
Oh, that was terrible.
You think so?
And I love Kelly Rowland.
That was
shocked
terrible.
herself, but that singing is terrible.
No, it wasn't.
Here we go. Here we go again. I sound just like it.
Oh my God.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
That was. You will not disrespect Kelly Rowland.
I will.
That was a good song. Did you like Single Again?
I did actually. Hey, Single Again was dope.
That was a dope
That was
record.
when her and Wayne broke up.
Oh,
yeah.
Forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all,
What is Eve gonna play when she play Nan Nigga though?
right?
Because she gotta play
But
it.
what we're saying is because people will conflict this and saying who's better.
No.
We're not saying that. It's just that they're 2 different types of
You
artists.
can't compare them.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. You can't. Shout out to Big Meech. I saw that he's getting an early release.
Yep, 2028.
2028.
Yep. Still seems like so long.
Yeah,
though. But it's shorter than what it is.
Shorter than what it was.
Yeah.
Because it got knocked out 3 years.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Also, Kevin Hart. I really want to talk about this.
Let's do it.
Did you see what Kevin Hart got? He got mad because I don't know what happened, but people, I think he either put out something, but people kept saying that he's not funny.
He's not.
Like, right. He said, listen, y'all, I am the top comedian.
Top earning comedian.
Top earning comedian.
Yeah, and
you
he
know,
is.
I've for the last 10 years, I've done X, Y, Z. He is. But at the end, and he said that J. Cole was right. You're laughing at rich people, but who should be laughing? You know what? Whatever J. Cole said on his new album, I forgot. Like, but that don't change the fact that he's not funny.
Right. I hope that made him sleep better last night by saying that. Look how rich I am. You're still not funny
You're still
anymore.
not funny. And the thing is, nobody would be saying this if you were funny.
And he's not. Kevin Hart hasn't been funny in like 6 years, bro.
Yeah, real talk. Like, it's not shitting on him. And I hate when people who have money, because that's the first thing people do.
Yeah.
Whether you're a comedian, whether you're a lame, whatever. I got money, though.
Because it's people without money that's funnier than him.
Right.
My uncle funnier than him when he drunk. Like, I'm not even being... I'm
You dead serious.
Like, like, Kevin Hart is not funny. I've been saying this for years, though.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah.
He's not funny.
He's not funny. Your movies make gross. But you know what? You are funny. You're white people funny.
And that was... Ooh, you took them words out of my mouth.
You're white
Because I was
people
just about to say, the thing about it is, he's not funny to the culture, but white people love him.
Yeah.
And that's why he's rich.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that's wrong. I mean, you know, some people in the 90s would call him a sellout for that. But I personally don't subscribe to that train of thought. Like, get your money, man.
Yeah, I mean...
Especially if you're helping black people in the process.
Right. Like, just do it. You're going to have critics. You're going to have detractors. And that's the one thing I said is that no matter how big you get, how mighty you are, you're going to care what somebody else thinks.
Oh, of course. I mean, especially when you're an entertainer. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to care.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, your whole job is entertaining people.
Yes.
And so if people don't think you're entertaining, then
it's done.
Yeah. But white people love you, Kevin Hart, so keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah. Like Leslie Jones, I don't think she's funny.
I don't think Tiffany Haddish is funny since
she's
throwing people out there.
I mean, shit.
I can name a few.
I can name one, right? I'm about to keep going.
If you want to, we can keep going.
It's a lot of people that are not, but they don't trip. They just keep going. But Kevin got little man syndrome, so
man.
He's upset. But Kevin, keep doing your thing, brother.
Hey, give me a part in the movie.
Right. I would love to be.
I love to be not funny with you.
Yeah. Shit, that'd be him. Right. But yeah, one more thing I want to touch on, the bonnet situation.
Okay.
I didn't make a video about this because I just didn't feel like going back and forth with ratchet women. One thing I want to point out is that I feel like in the black community, we equate black women with ratchet.
Yeah, I hate that.
Like, they kept, like, when Monique came, first of all, I don't care. Like, when I see a woman with a bonnet on out in public, I already know that's a ratchet, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because women I date...
Don't be bonnet shaming, Mr.
Fat shaming, fat and bonnet shaming. Like,
shaming.
you can't do too much, right? But I already know... We're used to, especially if you're from the hood, you are at Family Dollar, not even Family Dollar, Kroger, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You see... Those individuals with the pajama pants on, the bonnets, those are the ratchet people.
Yeah.
Right? So...
My mom would never leave the house like that.
Exactly. My mama would never neither. So I was like, okay, they're ratchets at the airport. If you see ratchets, right? But to make a video... I mean, she was talking to them like an older sister and stuff like that. But you can't take a ratchet out the streets.
Nope.
You can't tell a ratchet anything. And for the women who were defending them, you should have an issue with that because the first thing, the image of a black man has already been altered anyway.
Right.
Like if you leave the country or how people view us, they think that they think whatever, right?
Shit, you ain't gotta leave the country.
You ain't even gotta leave the country, but I'm just like worldwide, it's like we got that gangster image, right? Our black women are like the only ones who don't really have a certain type, unless and now it's becoming like it looks like it's sexualized or it's ratchet,
right?
Like when those girls were twerking in that place in Dallas, the restaurant.
Oh yeah. And the black owner was like,
owner was like, yeah. And then you had educated women defending them and stuff like that. They played twerking music, but I'm like, but you still don't do that in a type of setting. Who raised y'all?
They played twerking music.
They played twerking music, so I just felt like I had to get up and I'm like, okay, if Red Lobster played twerking music, you gonna twerk in there?
Yes, they are.
You think so?
I know so. They are.
Not in no Roots, Chris, though.
They are.
They'll get their ass kicked out.
As they should. I'm tired of y'all shaking ass by my pancakes at brunch, too, bro.
Right.
Stop it, okay?
That's irritating.
I go to brunch to eat and cure my hangover. Not to see y'all ass shaking. Yeah. Unless you got a nice ass.
Right. If it's
then
nice
you can
ass,
shake
you
it.
can, yeah.
So I guess I retract my statement. But don't be shaking ass at IHOP.
Right. Y'all be tripping.
Right.
But yeah, the bonnets, man. Y'all
man, like... I'm sick of this society that we live in, bro, where you can't hold people accountable anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's the reason. That's what it boils down to, bro. Accountability. Like, wearing a bonnet in the airport looks classless. Like, it looks like you don't have any class. Wearing a bonnet anywhere, wearing a bonnet in the mall, wearing pajamas in the mall, it looks classless. Yeah. And that's what it boils down to, bro.
That's it.
Period.
That's it.
And it's and for you or people or whoever to have a problem with Monique, and I think Monique redeemed them in love. Because she could have came to them and been like, man, y'all niggas is ratchet.
Right, exactly.
Stupid ass little girls.
Right.
But she didn't say none of that.
She was like sisters. This, that,
correct. So to have a problem with that and not have a problem with the women wearing the bonnets, I mean, that just tell you where we at, man.
Everything's subjective, all that other stuff. I just get so sick of it. And then you can't even make songs about catering to your man anymore.
Bro.
That shit was like, bro.
Let's talk about that before we get off.
Go ahead.
What the hell is that, bro?
Bro, somebody did say that it was a joke.
Okay, all right.
Somebody did
but
say
some
that.
people took it serious, though.
Exactly. I took it serious. I made a video about it, right? But the thing is, and I said this in my other video, any woman that has an issue with that song Cater to You, for one, you've never been in love.
Right.
You've never been in a marriage. You've never been in a relationship.
Right.
Or a situationship. Period. Like, what is bad about that? Our modern women of today
strong,
think that
independent women.
Yeah, independent. No, like if you have that thinking pattern, you're going to be single. And like Kevin saying,
they don't need no
you don't need one. You're gonna die alone. But those be the same ones. Those be the same ones complaining about what men aren't doing. Now, if your argument is that I'm not gonna do that unless he does this, whatever. That's still bullshit.
Right.
But you over here talking about she talking about put your do-rag on and your bath water. It's like, do y'all not raised y'all?
So those are such strenuous things to do.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's slavery. If your man, because don't they want a man to pay all the bills? Don't they want a man to take care of them?
Yeah, but some of them want a man. It's crazy. I had this conversation with somebody. Some of them want a man that pays all the bills while they still go to work and keep all their money for themselves. Mm-hmm. But then they also don't contribute anything to the household besides vagina.
Right. Period.
Some of them.
That's why I
be clear when I say some of them.
What else do you have to offer? Like, you can't just offer a man. Some of them you can. Yeah. But most men are going to want more.
Yo, there's nothing. At the end of the day, in my opinion, women, there's nothing wrong with catering to your man, especially if your man is catering to you.
Yes, and taking care of you. Period. You do that to one of the main shit guys or something. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, this has been this week's episode of Red's View. Follow me at JAYR3D and check out the She Say Part 2 video that's out. All the other content. Subscribe to the channel. YouTube.com/RedsView. You already know. Follow me at JAYR3D. And if you need a DJ in Atlanta, hit me up as well. Like the DJ Messiah.
At THEEDJPM. Yeah, man, pull up on me if you're in Atlanta.
That's pretty much it. J-Red, DJPM, RedsView, we're signing out.
Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up.